city and wipe out the...
When the sky acts strange, something wicked is coming. Before that disaster hit, the first ones to notice something was off were the rats in New York. They were running out of the sewers in huge groups. A day later, a medical examiner ran into something bizarre. The heart he cut out of a corpse started beating on its own in this creepy way. At the same time, in a house out in Brooklyn, a man pulled out a steak. He stared at it for a long while, then suddenly drank all the blood from the tray. His wife nearly lost her soul from fear. She had no idea. Her husband had already been acting strange since sunrise. By the time evening came, she found their dog dead under weird circumstances, and terrifying growls were coming from the storage room. Meanwhile, down in the Queens sewer system, a repair guy ran into a group of strange people. Every single one of them had blood-red eyes. They looked no different from zombies, but they seemed terrified of sunlight. Still, the unluckiest one was this hippie. When he was taking a leak, his precious friend slipped out of his hand, and the toilet flushed it away on its own. He just froze there stunned. After all these strange events, on the day the red sun rose, the disaster sweeping across New York finally erupted, and the whole thing started 3 days early. That day, a Boeing passenger jet landed at JFK without permission. No matter how the tower tried to contact them, there was nothing but dead silence. Every window and door on the plane was shut tight. Only one window was open, and a faint green glow leaked out. The airport reported this as a level 1 emergency. 10 minutes later, Homeland Security, National Security, and personnel all arrived together. The CDC took point. The Chief Director, Cathier, and his eerie second-in-command, Laura, stepped in personally. They discovered every passenger on the plane had died. None of them had visible wounds, but their skin was dried out and stiff with no elasticity, as if they died instantly. But when Laura pulled out her UV light, something strange popped up. Inside their eyelids were patches of glowing green material. It looked like traces left by some kind of creature. Most of it was concentrated in the cargo hold. They split up. Joseph kept checking the cargo bay, while Laura walked the aisle. She had no idea the passengers behind her suddenly twitched, and she didn't know what kind of horror the flight attendants had suffered. 30 minutes earlier, a flight attendant named Sarah checked the cargo hold. The moment she closed it, a huge impact slammed from inside, as if something trapped in there was forcing its way out. Screws snapped apart, and a monster burst out. No one on the plane survived, not even the pilots in the cockpit. But when Laura was doing her routine check, the captain suddenly took a deep breath. It scared Laura nearly to death. She swung her light around, and 2 more silhouettes were standing behind her. On Cathier's way, and he also bumped into a passenger. They seemed like survivors. The crash had left a total of 280 bodies, and only 4 people made it out alive.